Well, hey everybody, welcome back to Bitchin Kitchen. Today, we're going to cook like crazy. So, here is my fresh box, HelloFresh, that's it, HelloFresh story. I had a friend give me a coupon code, and I got 3 boxes. Each box made meals for 4 because they only come in increments of 2. And it was great, it was a discount, it was good looking recipes, I got to pick them out. And they arrived on a Sunday, and it was the worst week in the world to try to do HelloFresh because normally during the week I can cook like 1, maybe 2 nights during the week and then over the weekend. Because of our crazy schedule with martial arts training and all the stuff, we're just not home during dinner time. But the week those boxes arrived, we had our first track meet on one of our off nights. And the other night of the week I could have cooked, Macy and I had a hair appointment in a town 30 minutes away or more. And that we wouldn't have gotten home until 7 o'clock. And like, I'm not going to start cooking dinner at 7 because it'll be 9 o'clock before we can eat. The weekend was crazy. So Sunday rolls around. I've got 3 meals waiting to be cooked and the doorbell rings. And I forgot that it's an automatic renewal. So I had 3 more meals that just arrived. And I'm like, I don't have time to cook all this food. So last Sunday, I cooked 3 meals at once, and it was crazy. Cooking all 3 at once took me 3 hours. I set off the smoke alarm, but they were delicious, and they provided lunches for my husband and me for the whole week. So it was great. Right now, I've got 3 meals. I am cooking them all at once again. I've got all of my equipment out because these recipes, they give you all the steps, and they tell you exactly what you need to have from your own kitchen ready. And everything else they give you. First, I'm going to see about preheating the oven. This one says 450. This one says 425. This one says 425. So 425 is the winner. Letting that preheat. Got all my pots and pans on the stove, my baking sheets. I like to cook with foil because it just makes cleanup so much easier. Back over here to prep. Here are my meals. Tostadas Supreme with pork, Parmesan crusted chicken, saucy ginger meatballs, looks like with carrots over a bed of rice. All very simple. All right, so I'm gonna open up my pork first and see it's got the steps on the back and all the things that I'll need from my own kitchen. Hi, there's my whole face. I have a whole face. So I'm gonna keep that out. So opening up my bag here. What I like about this is they come in these paper bags so you can recycle, and everything in here is portioned out. This has sour cream. Ooh, poblanos. Aren't these delicious? An onion. Some tomatoes. Oh, those are kind of pale. Some sauce of some kind for the pork, I assume. More sour cream. A lime. Some cheese, not gonna complain about that, and some warm and smoky Southwest spice blend. So that looks delicious. Paper sack. I'll go over here, let my cat play with that. In my Parmesan crusted chicken, this bag isn't as big. The chicken is out, all the meat is out. Well, that's pasta, noodles. I'm gonna put those over here by the stove. Some Parmesan cheese, tomatoes. These are Roma tomatoes. These are a little bit more red or ripe looking. I know it's not tomato season. It's hard to get ripe tasting tomatoes this time of year. Ooh, lots of Parmesan. Some, what is this? Dijon mustard. Some fry seasoning. Ooh, we had this on our potatoes last week, and oh my God, it's good. And I didn't look to see. Paprika, garlic, and onion. That's it? It was so good. It was the paprika, man. Woo, good stuff. Cream cheese. Mayonnaise, I believe. Yep, mayonnaise. And garlic right there. Okay? Put the paper sack for the cats. There you go. So all that's here. And I've got a cutting board for each prep station. All right, moving over now to these saucy ginger meatballs. This one has quite a bit of stuff in it. Ooh, that's heavy. Got your green onions. or scallions if you want to be fancy. Panko. Some rice, which I'm going to put over here by the rice pot. This ginger sauce seasoning, I'm sure. Carrots. Interesting. I guess one of the carrots fell out because it's right here. Some sour cream. That means my oven is ready. It likes to sing to me. Some sriracha. White sesame seeds. Yum. I normally have those, but I actually ran out. And more rice. I'll put this over here. My first step. All of these have a prep step. Prep. I'm going to go down the line. This one actually has me roasting carrots for 25 minutes. So I think I'm going to prep my carrots first and then get those roasting while I prep everything else. These are some big carrots. Like, I have never seen carrots this thick before. I don't know where they get their carrots, but these are healthy carrots. This has me trim and peel carrots, cut on a diagonal, so we've got to be fancy here. It really does not affect how they taste. But I am going to cut them on a diagonal because it says so. I'm going to put these on a baking sheet. Baking sheet. This says drizzle of oil, pinch of salt and pepper. Okay, over here. Then put a pinch of salt and pepper. So last time what I noticed, it got frantic towards the end. And I feel like every step had me salting and peppering everything. And I ended up salting and peppering some things so many times that it was almost inedible. It was good, but it was so salty because I just salted at every step. So now I'll be a little more judicious with that. So I like to use this pepper mill, and I always use kosher salt. That's what I cook with. So I'm going to toss these carrots, make sure everybody's coated. Pop that sucker in on the top rack. And that's going to be 20 to 25 minutes. And so we'll check back. What's next? Prep here. While carrots roast, peel and mince or grate the ginger. Trim and thinly slice the scallions, separating whites from the greens. And then mince the whites. I'm just going to mince this up real small, best I can. So I will put this ginger in the meatballs. And this ginger in the rice. Okay. Next, that one is prepped. Now over here to the chicken. What do I see? Preheat. Bring a large pot of salted water to boil. Line the baking sheet with foil. Lightly add oil. Wash and dry all products. Wash. Cut tomatoes into wedges. Cut the stem end off. Tomatoes. Yeah. So we're just going to slice this like I would do an apple. That's why it's good to have a nice sharp knife. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now what? I need a paper towel. Peel and mince or grate the garlic and then zest and quarter the lemon. Alrighty. Peeling garlic is a pain in the rear. So I have a trick. You cut off the end, you take your knife, you smash it. It doesn't really smash. Making sure the blade is turned down so you don't slice your hand open. That does expedite the peeling process. Peeled. Mincing garlic is a pain in the butt because it's sticky. Okay. And then I gotta zest this lemon. First I'm gonna wash it. Zest it and make wedges. Alrighty. Find a spot to keep the zest. Right here, looks good. I have a cocktail. Yeah, that's good. Okay, now I'm gonna quarter this sucker. into wedges, right? You know what it said? Wedges. I had a ticked off cat. I had to lock him away. He's mad. I can hear him fussing. In a small bowl, combine panko, half the fried seasoning, half the Parmesan, 1 tablespoon of olive oil, and season with salt and pepper. Okay, small bowl. Here, knife. That's about half. Half the Parmesan. There's 4 bags, so that'd be 2 bags. Parmesan is fresh too. Like, it is fresh. Okay. Give me the salt and pepper this. Here I go. Salt and pepper. Gotta be careful. Parmesan is salty by nature. Salting and peppering. Okay. Do the tomatoes. Oh my God, that was my carrots, and that scared me. Oh, and they might be done. No, I don't think they're done yet. It's been 25 minutes, but they ain't ready to come out. There's tomatoes on here. I know you can't see it. I'm just gonna trust that it's happening. Half the garlic. Of course, it's not gonna cover all the tomatoes because there's a lot. A drizzle of olive oil. Some salt. Sprinkle, sprinkle, sprinkle. Just a little bit more. Give me some pepper. Okay, my chicken's gonna go over here, but I'm not ready for that step yet. Now, I need to do some prep on this one, which I haven't done any of yet. Adjust the top rack, it's already there. Wash and dry all produce, got it. Half core and thinly slice the poblano crosswise into strips. Half and peel the onion, thinly slice in half. Finally chop remaining half until you have 2 tablespoons. So I'm gonna cut these suckers in half. Poblanos aren't hot by nature. They do have a little bit of heat to them, but it's not like a jalapeno. All right, let me get these cores out. 4. All right, thinly sliced. So I'm gonna take a shortcut here and put 2 together to save me some time, because I know those carrots are about done and I haven't even started putting heat on anything else. All the poblano. Next, I got to cut this onion. Chop off the ends that I don't want. Slice this whole thing, but some of it I will reserve and mince up for the pico. I'm guessing that's what it's for. I think this is what one of my bowls is for. It's going to be a lot of pico. All right, now here comes the tricky part, because now each step is ready for me to start applying heat. So I need to mix the meatballs over there. So I'm not going to do heat here yet. I can get the chicken prepped, and then I'm going to get the meatballs prepped. I'm going to go ahead and get the dry stuff in before I get the beef, because once I get beef on my hands, I'm not touching anything else. So I need the panko, the scallion whites. Oh, that's ginger. Yeah, that's about right. In you go. I'm mixing up my beef. I'm going to just remove the carrots, put a new strip of foil, make the meatballs. I'm not going to put them in yet because I need to get my, oh, that smells good. I need to get my chicken ready, and then I'll put them in at the same time. There we go. Here. Heat a drizzle of oil in a small pot over medium-high. Add half the ginger. Cook until fragrant. Stir in the rice and 2 1/4 cups of water. And then ginger. In a second small bowl. I'm supposed to pat the chicken dry. Okay. Dijon. Mix that up. Dry the chicken. Fry seasoning. This and then that. Fry seasoning. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to coat both sides. Or it's just to keep the crusting on. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to put this on top. Put my meatballs on here because it's time to get my hands dirty. Mustard, mayo, panko, roast chicken and tomatoes. This goes in the oven. Meatballs going in. Chicken and tomatoes going in. Now it's time to get that pork going. Oh, no, I gotta get this going first. Oh, back here. Getting ready for the pork. While that's going, I'm getting the rice. I need a drizzle of oil. I'll use olive oil. Can't go wrong. Put this until fragrant. Oh, that smells nice. Sesame oil. Oh, yeah. Well, hi, kitty kitty. Mix that around. Get my water in here. Bring that to a boil. Pork, 1 package of pork. It's weird, it's like boiling in one spot. Reduce heat. I'll do about right there. Now my pork's going. I'm going to put in my warm and smoke Southwest spice. Everything's got heat going. What's next here? Make the meatballs. In the meanwhile, combine sour cream, sriracha to taste. Favorite tools for cooking meat is this thing that helps chop up your meat. I get the rest of my sour cream in here. Yeah, it's all going in. It tastes good. Just to mix this up and add water until it's a drizzling consistency. This is pretty much done. Next, butter. First, I take the spaghetti out. Spaghetti's going in. Pork smells pretty good. This bowl is ready. Meatballs are going to go in here with the rest of this sauce. Cook until brown. It'll finish cooking the next step. Add poblano and onion with pork until it's cooked through. Here we go. Tex-Mex paste and 1/4 of a cup of water. 1/3 of a cup of course of these. 2 packets at once, baby. Poblanos aren't cooking down, so they're hard to stir. Alright, I'm juicing a lime. I'm getting down to where I don't need many of these prep boards anymore. Oh, this goes over here too. Meatballs. Oh, blast of hot air. Alright, those look like they're done. Let those sit there for a minute, then I'll throw them in the sauce bowl. It doesn't sound like it's done. Okay. It's mostly done, but just a few more minutes because I don't mess around with chicken. Just a few more minutes. In the meantime, let's see how my pasta's doing. Yep, that's al dente. So keep some of this water. sauce going. Cream cheese, lemon zest, butter, pasta water, and then lemon juice, and put the spaghetti back in. So I'm going to get the cream cheese in here. Boink. Lemon zest. What about this garlic? I was supposed to have another bowl. Did I run out of bowls? How is that even possible? Speaking of, I'm going to put these meatballs in this bowl. Garlic, cream cheese. Pretty sure I'm supposed to put my lemon zest in here. Let me double check that. Pinch of the zest. Whoop. Okay, that's calm down. Getting all up in here. Okay, that is thick. Smells good. About to take the chicken out. The rice, I'm going to turn the heat off the rice. Turn the heat off the pork. Cover to keep it warm. This is cooking. I'm about to put the pasta back in here. Half the tomatoes, salt, pepper, remaining Parmesan. I didn't put Parmesan anywhere. Was I supposed to put Parmesan somewhere? Oh, the chicken. Yes, I only used half. I did it right. Woo! Okay. So I'm going to do lemon juice, put the spaghetti back in, half the tomatoes, salt and pepper, and then that's done. Lemon. The secret to squeezing lemon and not getting seeds is to squeeze it face up in your hand so you can catch any seeds. Okay, pasta's going back in. Pan. I have another pan. I guess I can use it. All right. More butter. I cut butter. Where did I put it? You can see I cut the butter, but where did I put? Oh, I already did it. I did. I put it in early. That's okay. It's fine. It's all going in there anyway. This would be dump that in. Toss. Tortillas need to be toasted. Do this. Whew. Ooh. Oh, that's some very hot chicken. Oh, my fingers. All right. Let me just, and then, oh, sorry. Just uncovered it. Tomatoes will go here. Hello. Hi. You got some food too. Toasting the tortillas. Where have all my bowls gone? Where have all my bowls gone? Sour cream goes in here. Okay. Yeah. Squeeze of lime juice. Pinch of zest. Oh, way too much zest. Flip these. Just for another minute. Which is just fancy talk for sour cream. And I'm supposed to add water so it drizzles. This does need salt and pepper. Pardon me. Those are some toasted tostada tortillas. It's hot. Then, almost ready. All the seeds go on the meatballs. I gotta toss the meatballs. Good. Good smelling meatballs. Our sesame seeds in here. Let's take a tour of the food, shall we? Our saucy ginger meatballs with the jasmine rice, the sriracha cream, and carrots. We have here our Parmesan encrusted chicken with roasted tomatoes and the creamy pasta. While I'm over here, we have the poblano pork with toasty tortillas, some lime crema, and pico de gallo. Thank you for joining me on Bitchin Kitchen. Join me next time when I make Macy's 13th birthday party birthday cake. We're going to make a Neapolitan cake, folks, so you don't want to miss it. Catch you then.